What is going on, guys? Dayton here, aka Dr. Autoflower. And we're back out for a rip. Got my wifey here with me. We got our boards. We're just going on a cruise because quite a few of you guys said we should do some more of these, and I will oblige. So today, don't really got too much planned. I think we're just gonna go cruise around, see what we can see, show you guys around some more, and maybe talk about some 420 kind of topics. Maybe talk about the legal industry in Canada, what my take on it is at the moment, what's going on, and what I think is going to happen in the future. For me, pretty much the writing is on the wall for the industry here, and I've called it like years ago that all these big name suit and tie people who got into this are going out of business fast. They try to make billion-dollar companies, and no one liked their stuff. It's all bunk. It's all bunk. And the only ones that are even worthwhile trying are the craft growers, who are now the gray market people who got like coaxed into the legal market, and now they're growing way better stuff. And actually it seems like they know how to cure it way better. And I wouldn't even touch anything from the big companies right now. Got a beautiful sunset happening right now. Selfie stick? Oh. Yeah, my wife says I should probably buy a selfie stick, but yeah, whatever. I don't want more hassle holding more stuff. It actually does pretty good. And I can kind of block the wind like this if I'm holding it with my hand. So, yeah. So yeah, the industry here, the 420 industry, the legal industry here, seems like it's pretty much going downhill. I would say a lot of people in the industry are quite discouraged. The messages I see from them on like Twitter and stuff, yeah, it doesn't look good. Hopefully the craft industry can turn things around and push out all the bunk growers, all the big suits. That's what I'd like to see. So to fill you guys in what went on with our summer, we had pretty amazing time going to quite a few festivals this year. We went to 5 festivals in total, most I've ever been to, especially in 1 year, and had ourselves a blast. We were on media team. We did a bunch of filming. We did some vlogumentaries kinda, and we got some of those coming out here in the next few days, so stay tuned for that. Got my Shambhala documentary vlog coming out here soon. It's like an hour long, so probably my biggest video I've ever made. So definitely check that out. It's pretty interesting, and you can pretty much get the vibes of what it's like going there. That's what I was really trying to accomplish when I was filming that, is capture the vibes. It's almost impossible, but I did my best. My wife's just carving up the storm. Back in the park now. Go check out what's going on with the crazy exploding homeless population here. It's absolutely exploded this year, I think by almost 300%. It is pretty crazy. One of the hangout spots right here. We actually had a buddy who found someone ODing like right there. Show you guys the fancy new road that just got built here. The very controversial new road. They changed a 2-lane here into a 1-lane, and absolutely everyone freaked out in the town because they're trying to make it more fancier, but it's pretty much only used by homeless people now. See, they made a normal 2-lane highway and really cut it all up and made it 1 lane. I guess to slow traffic down for the center of town. I'm not really too sure why. I think they want more people parking, but I think it just angered the whole town. But at least it's nice for cruising on boards. Just about to be finished up. And I think they're gonna be putting some light posts in or something. Then we got a big time-lapse setup up here. Filming the whole thing. All right, it is the next day now, and we are out again on our boards, going for a little cruise. Have a funny story of last night. Was almost assaulted by what looked to be some crack dealers or meth dealers, I don't know. So last night I was cruising down the road, and these dealer-looking guys pretty much just yelled at me and then tossed a big rock at me as I was cruising along trying to hit me. It's definitely getting violent out here. I've seen, while cruising by, I saw a 14-year-old fighting with like what looked to be like a 30 or 40-year-old cracked out dude over a bottle of whiskey, it looked like. So things are getting pretty wild over here. So I'm just having a little smoke break, and then we'll do some ride-in question and answers. If you guys got any topics you'd like me to talk about, put them in the comment section down below, and I'll possibly get to them in one of these kind of videos. All right, so Midnight Silver Run asks, do I recommend any strains from Mephisto or Night Owl? I would say pretty much everything that's coming out of those guys is fire. I know they were teamed up before, so they definitely got a good eye for good genetics, and that is some of the best genetics in the game right now, so highly recommended. I think my favorites that I've ever had was the Cosmic Queen from Mephisto. That was absolutely mind-blowing, probably the tastiest Autoflowers I've ever had. So if you can get your hands on some of those, you'll be pretty damn happy. And I don't think I've ever heard of anyone saying any of those strains that they have are bad. So pretty much it's all fire. I think it more depends on what kind of flavors you like and what kind of more indica dominant or sativa dominant you like. But everything's pretty freaking fire. Got another crazy sunset going on right now. Really nice golden hour. Good time to be doing some filming. I'm just carving up a storm here. Enjoying the last few days of the warm season. I think we're gonna get fall and then winter very, very soon. Fall's definitely kicking in already. All right, so Razvan asks, how many autos can you cover with a 350 watt ceramic metal haloid light? So I think the max you'd want to cover with that would be 4x4 area. And in a 4x4 area, the maximum autos you could actually have in there is probably about 9. That is the max I've ever done. I don't recommend it. I would probably go more with 5 bigger autos. It's just easier to take care of, and less chances of mold and less buds flopping over on each other and stuff, and just easier to manage. But if you really wanted to train them and stuff, do kind of sea of green style, you can do 9 in that area. I have done it before in the past. So SN95 asks, what do I think of Barney Farms genetics? I've actually heard a lot of good things about Barney Farm genetics. If you want to get some Dutch style genetics, I would recommend Dutch Passion. They have really good stuff too, and Barney Farm, I've heard a lot of good things as well. I've never really grown any of it personally, but I've seen a lot of good growth come out of it. So I definitely would recommend it if you want to try your hand at some Dutch genetics. So Ricky Bobby asks, what was my average yield on Mephisto genetics? And what is the biggest yielder? So I'm not too keen on what the biggest yielder is, but I had an average yield of a bit over an ounce, about like in the 30-40 gram range is like the smaller end, and then the higher end I've had up to a quarter pound on some plants. So they definitely produce, and depends on how you're growing them, your pot size, the medium you're using, the grow style you're using, the lights you're using. Tons of factors play into it, but there's some definitely big yielding plants, and you can grow them pretty damn big too. It all depends on your growth style, but highly recommend them. You will be very happy if you go with them. If you can get your hands on some. Sometimes it's really hard to get your hands on some Mephisto genetics. But if you can, you'll be very happy if you do. And usually when people are shit talking autos to me, I say, hey, try these guys out and let me know how you like them after that. And usually their their opinions change pretty drastically after they try some. Check out this crazy sunset here. Just really blood red. Right now I'm just cruising, looking for all the nice roads to go down, so it's nice and smooth. The smoother the road, the easier it is on my knees. So we're coming up on the $1 million bathrooms I saved a few weeks ago. We were walking through here at night and we saw flickering of light in these outhouses here. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And smoke's coming out, and I thought someone was just vaping up a storm in there with their flashlights on, because there's been lots of homeless people around, so I thought that's what they were doing. And then it turned out this place was on fire, called the ambulance. Then it turned out this thing was on fire, and called the fire department, and they're just like, huh, shit fire. So yeah, someone started a shit fire here. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. It's getting dark now. The video quality is not gonna be good. So thank you all for watching. Make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment if you want. If you got a question for next episode, leave a question and I will get to it. And thank you all for watching. Until next time, peace out.